Hello, Craig Bolerjack once again, and guess where I'm at? Top of a 5 million gallon water reserve tank right here in Sandy, Utah. And in just a minute, I'm going to introduce you to a group of blue-collar heroes to make sure that this water in this tank is safe here and safe at home for you to drink. Come on up, I'll show you what's going on.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Try to catch me howling at the moon. 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 When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end.
Hi everybody, once again, Craig Bolerjack, and I am with the brain trust of the Sandy City Water Management Team. Let me introduce you to Virgil, Vinny, and Faunu, and we're gonna go through how this all happens and how it works here in Sandy. I'm gonna start with Virgil. We're standing on top, Virgil, of a 5 million gallon water reserve tank. Amazing to be here and to see the view of the valley, but tell me the process of how it goes from point A to where we stand today.
So basically, a lot of our water will come from the reservoirs that are within our state. As you can see, it's snowing right now.
This is good, right?
That's how we fill the reservoirs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, rain and snow. And so once it gets to the reservoir, there's big pipes that go to a treatment plant. Once it hits the treatment plant, the water gets cleaned. Then we can pump it into our distribution system. And that's where me and my team come in. And we will move that water throughout the system and put it right into this tank that we're standing on.
How many people do you serve in the Sandy area?
There's almost 100,000 residents, and Faunu will know more about the meter connection, so I'll let him talk about that.
Okay, but the sense of this is a brand new holding system as well, right?
Yes.
It's a foot thick of concrete all the way around.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's been great to have this new tank in service for sure.
You know, do you sense though that a lot of times people that we've met and talked to, and I told you guys before, I think we take for advantage that we turn on our water and there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and I hope people appreciate that the showers every day is because of what you guys do.
Yeah, we work all day, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, we're working constantly, and it takes all of us in order for it to happen.
That's why I called you guys the brain trust.
Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate that.
You hear that's worth a raise somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, let me transition over to Vinny, who you're in construction, right?
Correct.
Of these tanks. Talk about how the process happens, and we talked earlier to Virgil about being a foot thick. I mean, it's amazing how you guys put this together.
So we didn't put this together. Once the water comes out of this, that's where we come in and we maintain like the 8-inch, 16-inch, all the distribution main lines. So if one breaks, we're the crew that comes out, we get blue stakes going, and we dig it up, fix it. We have to put, probably depending on the shutoff zone, some people out of water. So we'll have some angry customers occasionally.
That's okay.
So,
it happens. You're on 24-hour call. You're like a doctor because everyone expects the water to be flowing into their homes. So it's an important job.
Oh yeah.
Have you had some issues of late where you've had to go out at 2 o'clock in the morning to fix a thing or two?
Yeah, we actually had a break around this area just down the road over on, it's called Visconti Drive, but we worked I think until 9 o'clock till 7 o'clock that next morning getting that because we had troubles. You run into difficulties every time, different scenario when you get down to it. But that scenario was we couldn't shut the water off, and so we had to extend the shutdown zone, shut more people off. So, and then once we got the water under control, we were able to fix it and then put everyone back in service. So that was kind of the longer ones, but that's kind of what we do for the long hours.
How big is your crew? Because that seems like a pretty large task, right?
Yeah. So I'm the crew leader, and then there's a regular mainline on-call guy, and then he calls another guy out. So there's 3 guys that'll be working for that. And then if it's like a really big resection, like a big pipe blows up, we'll call a 4th out, kind of help get parts loaded, just all that kind of stuff.
Real quick, what's the longevity of when you talk about pipes and the water and the pressure that goes through those every day? Is it a constant surveillance on those, or can you predict when one may fail?
I guess just how everything's going nowadays, they're making everything to where it'll last until I'm retired. So I'll install it,
Yeah.
and whoever, good luck, next generation.
Yeah, good luck.
But
Good luck.
they last a pretty long time. What we were doing is the old infrastructure and stuff like that.
Always upgrading.
Upgrading stuff.
Upgrading.
We're just fixing the old stuff while we're laying new stuff in the process.
I'll let the next generation worry about it. I like that. Faunu, last but not least, but you do something really special. We're on top of this tank, but also there's towers and antennas. You're kind of in the technology part where you have meters that the residents are hooked up to, and they come back to Sandy City, and you read how much water usage occurs in each home.
Yeah, so we have our automated meter infrastructure towers here. There's some in different areas so that it picks up different zones. So we have 9 zones, and we pick up different areas. And so we bill each home a different time of the month, and it picks up how much water they use, what time they used it, and what time they shut it off. We can tell you that information just from these infrastructure.
How often do those antennas make the read?
So they'll pick it up every hour.
Every hour, and it feeds back to you.
It feeds back to our software computer.
How long? I remember the days when I was a kid. There was a guy who always came through the neighborhood with that big wrench and it popped the top, and then read and walked, and then off he went. How long ago was that transition from the old way to this new way?
So before I moved from California to here, that's what I was doing. I was driving around, twisting the caps off, looking inside, see what the meter read was. And we drove around with a small little laptop and just picked it up, and you would just hear ding, 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 ding for 8 hours straight. To now we're picking up if somebody was in it, and if they turned it off. And now it comes in. But the only time we go to the houses is if our billers tell us that there's a problem with that meter, or we don't have a read for that meter for the last month or 2. So being here up in the mountains on this east side, and you can tell where the snow is. A lot of times those houses are not being used during the winter.
Yeah, winter
And
homes
so
or
they'll
summer
have
homes.
us- yeah. So they'll have us go up there and double check those meters, make sure that the meters are still working correctly, they're reading correctly, a snow plow doesn't hit it, or a shovel or anything. So we'll go up there, take a look, dig in the snow, find the meter first, and then dig in the snow, find out that there's nothing wrong, it's just packed with snow.
I'll bet you in the summertime, your meters are going click, 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 right?
Yeah.
Because everyone who wants to put a little water on the lawn.
And we can tell, because whenever there's a problem, somebody's worried about their water bill, we can tell when they turn their sprinklers on, and we can see their bill just shoot up. And so that's where we'll go and double check, make sure that there's nothing wrong. We still now, with the sprinkler system, people don't turn them off all the way.
Right.
So when the residents don't turn them off all the way, they're wondering why their water bill's so high, because they don't turn their stopaways down. And so we don't deal with the stopaways, we just hand it over to the residents and apologize to them.
Yeah. Well, my July bill's pretty rough. I'm going to have you come by and take a look at mine.
There we go.
Maybe turn your meter backwards.
That's maybe so. I'd like that. 3 blue-collar heroes right here, Virgil, Vinny, and Faunu. Thank you guys for what you do and bringing clean water into everybody's home every day, 24/7. We'll see you next time on We See You.